Good afternoon. Special weapon bins are to be left outside churches across London to help people get rid of guns and knives from our streets. Well, they'll allow people to leave their weapons anonymously, as 15 teenagers have already been killed in the capital this year. Well, some of the newest bins are being placed in Peckham this afternoon, where we can speak to our reporter Aisha Baksh. Aisha.
Well, Asad, the idea is pretty simple. You can drop any weapon in one of these boxes, an old Salvation Army clothing bank, at any time of the day, anonymously, away from the glare of CCTV cameras. And in return, you get one of these, a handy pouch, and inside is a Bible. The idea being that young people can, if they want to, turn their lives around.
In the last sort of 18 months, we've collected around 800, almost 800 weapons. And in the last 11 months, about 700 of those. So we can't say how many lives have been saved, but we can say this is what we've recovered.
Well, with me at the unveiling of this latest bin is the Deputy Mayor for London, Kit Malthouse. Thanks for joining us, Kit. This is a great idea, isn't it? But all these projects need funding. Can you reassure London that they will get these?
Well, one of the great strengths of this project is that it comes from the community, and they're playing their part in the big effort against knife crime. As you know, the Mayor is doing a huge amount through stop and search across the boroughs. We're doing some long-term work with young people to try and turn their lives away from guns and knives. But critical to that is the community participation that young people can go to without fear or anything that the authorities are going to get involved and do what they need to do to make themselves safe.
So projects like this will still get funding?
Absolutely. They need to be a critical part of the effort.
OK, well, here you go there. Reassurance that they will get ahead. Hopefully this will be rolled out across the borough.
OK, Aisha, thanks very much.
Weapon bins are being left outside churches across London to encourage people to get rid of knives and guns. It follows the killing of 15 young people in the capital so far this year. Some of the newest bins are being placed in Peckham, close to the scene of the latest teenage murder. Aisha Baksh reports.
Just a few months ago, Anthony got married and his brother Rio was his best man. Now the former West Ham United player is mourning his brother's death. He's the latest young victim of gun crime in the capital, the 15th teenager to be killed this year.
It's a gap that can never be filled and things will never be the same. And that's what is most difficult to try and accept.
This is the spot where Rio was killed, on Dragon Road in Peckham. Apparently he wanted to see where someone he knew had died earlier in a motorbike accident, but trouble broke out and he was shot in the chest and died. Earlier today, outside a nearby church, one possible solution to clearing weapons off the streets was unveiled. A bin where guns or knives can be safely deposited and Bibles given away. The scheme's founder wants to extend it to other places of worship.
In the last sort of 18 months, we've collected around 800, almost 800 weapons. And in the last 11 months, about 700 of those. So we can't say how many lives have been saved, but we can say this is what we've recovered.
For Anthony, it's a culture of fear in many parts of the capital that's making people carry weapons, and more investment he feels is needed with the police.
The police play the part, and the police need to make the community feel safer. No matter where you live, you need to feel safer, and if you feel safe, you will never feel the need to carry a weapon.
Anthony and his family hope people will come forward with more information to bring his brother's killers to justice. Aisha Baksh, BBC London News.